Okay, I don't condone bullying, but we're gonna tell everyone that he wears a belt. Because he kind of deserves it, but kind of tyrant he's being right now, even though he's not royalty. Even though he kind of acts like it. Oh, great! We're going to see our wonderful voodoo lady again.
Yep.
Tell me, voodoo lady, where's the beloved Elaine?
She dumped you.
No!
The ship hits the reef. It crashed, and lightning struck the wood, and it burned.
No, I thought we had something special.
It was special. You were on fire now.
Man, Guybrush feels really well then.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood.
Voodoo lady.
About that voodoo doll?
Tell me my future.
Have you brought me the ingredients?
Oh yeah, I should have pushed that.
I'll bring them later.
Good. Now go.
But I wanted my fortune told.
Tell me my fortune, woman.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood.
Well, I'd like to have my fortune read.
I see a hard road for you, Guybrush. Things didn't get easy for you when you defeated Lechuck, did they? People only wanted more. You had to keep proving yourself over and over. The pressure kept mounting until you lost it all. Your fame, your fortune, the one you love.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh my.
About that voodoo doll?
Have you brought me the ingredients?
I have his toupee.
No.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have some of his spit.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You may keep the paper.
Why would I want
Have you
the
brought me
paper?
any other ingredients?
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Do you have the final ingredient?
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work.
Oh, why?
At
Like,
last.
is she not even gonna question
now
it?
I can make
Like,
a voodoo
seriously.
doll to be
Like, I
reckoned
knew
with.
about this.
Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients.
Juju bag.
A dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread.
Her eyes glow.
A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous
rhyme.
voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate.
What on earth?
This ought to
I
be
love this
good.
game.
Yes.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate?
She is getting.
Largo,
Man,
yeah.
She's getting.
It was amazing.
She's getting way too excited.
Hey,
Whoa.
that looks just like him.
And you said that
Thanks,
glowy
voodoo lady.
men are creepy.
One more
Oh, that's
thing.
true.
Some of the
At least she doesn't
ingredients
have a
were
cat.
not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
How close? Do we have to be like best friends? Do I have to friend him on Facebook? Do we have to be that close?
I am not friending him on Facebook. I have standards.
That's kind of special.
I mean, I'm not friends with you on Facebook.
Oh!
The joke is that she doesn't have Facebook.
That was a good one. High five.
I thought you taught me well.
Get on the task, Guybrush.
Come on, Guybrush, you can do it.
I believe in you, man.
I believe. A heart.
I believe I can fly.
Let's not go that far.
I believe I can.
I can touch the sky. Like the sloth. That is still one of my favorite videos on YouTube, is that sloth video with that song playing. It's just so cute how it just stretches its arms. Like as if it really does want to fly.
I can fly.
Speaking of, I believe I could fly. A couple weeks ago, I think last month.
Hey, what are you
me and
doing
my
in
dad
here?
were coming
Get
home
out of
from
my
church,
room and
he had
stay
a
out.
CD
Hey.
in his truck, and he
Why
actually sang
can't you
that
leave
song
me alone?
with
Stop
me.
bothering me. Yow!
Take that, you stumpy little dim-witted toad!
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
I
People
am
don't always recognize me.
Guybrush.
That's why I carry this!
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. How are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh, well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make. What? Yeah! Yow! Yow! Oh!
Do it again. And again.
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that?
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that. Boy, it is alive.
Why did you
We've
put
been
that
looking
in
for a
your
living
beard?
piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring him back to life.
What?
Look out, world! The
Guybrush.
most fearsome
You
pirate
idiot.
of all time
You
will
idiot.
soon sail the
Stop
seas
it.
again.
Guybrush.
Would you?
Whoops.
Can you grab him? Like.
Guybrush. You idiot.
I wish we love you,
I'm
but
afraid it's true, Guybrush.
really.
Why
If
is
they
he
have
staring
any
at-
animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
Rotten, partially decomposed. Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes,
He's gonna try to kill me.
undoubtedly.
just
You
kill
know
me
what?
now
Maybe
and
we could
get it
talk
over with.
about this.
You must
know?
try not to lose hope,
Like
Guybrush.
say like,
There
hey,
is a
let's
way
Chuck,
out.
buddy, old
What is it?
pal.
You're doing it right now.
Fiddling with the change in my pocket?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
I have to
Big
read.
Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth?
Reading
Where'd you
is
get this?
stupid.
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I
Reading never
foresaw
helped
your
anybody.
need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks.
You are the worst lady.
Are you talking about her or me? Reading never helped anybody. That was too funny.
I wanna look at this. I look at this.
Looky.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth? This is fascinating. It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook, young Lindy, the cabin boy, Mr. Rogers, the first mate, and Captain... Good heavens!
Mr.
Captain
Rogers.
Marley! Wonder if there's any relation. They buried their treasure along with plenty of... booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the gangrene and honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
Oh my. I wonder if there is any relations.
What ship was it that they were on?
I don't know.
Do you remember what the little red-headed English accent sounded?
This is so sad now.
The name of the ship was Elaine.
Is it Elaine's dad?
I will let the story unfold, but I'll tantalize you.